FC-31 stealth struggle. China's quest for true aeronautical autonomy. The analysis of the landing gear of the FC-31, with its double nosewheel configuration, reveals a possible but questionable orientation toward operations on Chinese aircraft carriers. While favoring landings on flat surfaces under heavy loads, this arrangement is not exclusive to carrier-based aircraft. However, a question arises here about the real robustness of this configuration in the face of the extreme demands of deck landings, a scenario where structural resistance is critical. FC-31. After a data leak from the F-35. The 2012 episode, where a data leak from the F-35 was traced, emphasizes a disturbing pattern in the Chinese aircraft industry, its apparent dependence on foreign designs. This practice raises concerns about ethics and legality and the capacity for innovation and autonomous development within the said industry. Such dependence suggests a lack of confidence or ability to develop proprietary technologies on par with international standards. This pattern is repeated in the case of the J-11, a replica of the Sukhoi Su-27 Russian, and the J-15, based on the Su-33 and J-11. Both aircraft have experienced historical difficulties, especially with underpowered and unreliable engines, which has led them to rely on Russian designs. This dependence reflects an inherent weakness in the technological and engineering base of the Chinese aircraft industry. FC-31, China's eternal prototype. The FC-31, even in prototype state, does not escape this trend. Its design characteristics clearly influence the American F-35 Joint Strike Fighter. This imitation raises questions about the authenticity and innovative capacity of the Chinese aviation sector. The lack of original features and the repetition of design patterns suggest an industry that, so far, has failed to establish its own technological identity. As for its stealth capabilities, the absence of canards on the FC-31, unlike the Chengdu J-20, could be interpreted as a move towards greater stealth. However, this feature does not compensate for the limitations and deficiencies evident in other aspects of the design and development. The apparent improvement in stealth should not divert attention from the fundamental shortcomings in innovation and independent development. The Chinese aeronautical industry, represented by the FC-31 and other models, seems to be trapped in a cycle of dependency and replication without yet achieving a significant leap toward autonomous innovation and originality in design. This situation raises serious doubts about its ability to compete legitimately in the international arena of advanced aeronautical technology. FC-31. A failed attempt to functionalize the F-35 with the F-22. The lack of FC-31 nozzles with vector thrust, a notable characteristic of the F-22 Raptor, clearly indicates limitations in its maneuverability. This omission is more than a simple technical absence, it represents a significant gap in air combat capabilities. Aircraft equipped with this technology enjoy clear superiority in terms of agility, a critical advantage in combat situations. The double nose wheel of the FC-31, although practical for landing on aircraft carriers, is a mere adaptation rather than an innovation. The increased robustness is an advantage but does not compensate for other structural or design deficiencies. Furthermore, this characteristic is a reflection of the tendency of the Chinese aeronautical industry to focus on specific aspects instead of addressing comprehensive design innovatively and originally. Regarding Chinese naval expansion and its growing fleet of aircraft carriers, it is evident that it seeks to project an image of military power. However, the effectiveness of this projection is intrinsically linked to the quality and capacity of the aircraft that these aircraft carriers will carry. The choice between more J-15, with its well-known reliability problems, or increasing production reveals a dilemma between efficiency and appearance. FC-31, twin-engine fighter unable to compete. The development of more advanced aircraft carriers, such as Type 003 and Type 004, with catapult-assisted takeoff mechanisms and possible nuclear propulsion, is a notable advance in the case of Type 004. However, these technological advances could be overshadowed if the aircraft that equip them are inferior in performance and capabilities. In this context, the FC-31 presents itself as a viable stealth option but remains a victim of a broader trend of dependency technology. The question of when Chinese fighters will be truly autonomous regarding design and technology remains unanswered. The lingering shadow of imitation and misappropriation of foreign technologies raises serious questions about the authenticity and legitimacy of its military capabilities. In short, the FC-31, despite its attempts to present itself as a capable twin-engine stealth competitor, remains a product of an industry struggling to find its own voice in the design and development of advanced aeronautical technology. The lack of genuine innovation and dependence on foreign technologies not only limits its potential but also calls into question China's true ability to compete on the global stage of advanced air defense technology. Thanks for watching.